Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel. It's A-Fades.
And Itzel.
So throughout the time we've had minor questions, but now it's came and brought to my attention that everybody wants to know how we met. And we always gave it the runaround, but since so many have been asking,
and we gave some clues like on our last video.
Oh yeah, in our last video we did give clues.
I think that's what sparked the questions and what everybody wanted to know.
When the year started, we were kind of just doing our own thing. I didn't know Itzel. I didn't know of her. I didn't know nothing about her. Later on, we'll get to it, but she ended up saying, well, I'm gonna let you take it, babe.
I didn't really know Alex like that. Like, I had followed maybe a couple mutual people that we knew. And I would sometimes see them post pictures of him, or I saw him in person. I can't really remember because it's been super 10-11 years since this, but I didn't really know anything about him after high school. I saw nothing about him, I heard nothing about him. I had completely forgot not that you exist, but my mind just wouldn't even go there until I think, I don't know when. Not really too sure. I had my Instagram on private, and I have always kind of my Instagram was on private.
Mind you, I didn't know Itzel. I didn't know nothing about her. I didn't even know she went to the same school as me. And apparently one day, I think you came across my suggested, and I was like, oh.
You never told me this. Oh well, obviously, but I thought you never told me that.
And I think I ended up, I was like, oh, she's a pretty girl, and I clicked it, and I clicked to follow. She had it on private, but I was like, I'm gonna just follow her. But you didn't look familiar. You didn't look familiar at all. I'm just. What'd you say?
I'm just kidding, babe.
No, you're not. You can't be kidding about something like that.
I'm just kidding, babe. I really don't remember either. I think when people would request me, I would always have my stuff on private because I've always had all my social medias. Not always, but for the most part, getting older, I've had my social medias private. And I think one day I just seen your request, and I would only really accept people if I kind of had an idea who they were, or it looked like we had a good amount of mutuals. It didn't look like it was somebody's burner or something. I would just accept it. And I think I seen his, so I just accepted it. Didn't think nothing of it, but I would just see you post stories with your kids a lot.
Fire.
Just trying to ruin the girls with that. Anyways.
Trying to ruin the girls with what?
With
my kids?
Dad,
oh, hell no. I hate guys like that. Nah, she's straight capping, bro. I'm not even trying to ruin nothing. Well,
wait,
I'm not a dad. I'm not a good dad or what?
You are a good dad, babe.
I'm not trying to ruin nothing. I just love my kids.
No, I said reel in.
Yeah, I'm not trying to reel in nothing.
Okay, and I think he would sometimes post gym pics and stuff. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I was. Proud of my body.
I think I double tapped the one where you were in the gray shirt. So I don't know if I give you the okay.
You tap you tap what?
Double tap, I liked it.
I don't know.
I liked one of them.
I don't know.
It's old. It's from May 24th or something.
How do you know the day?
Because I think I didn't know you then, so I was just being bold. I was just
what the heck? What pose was I doing? Was it a selfie
No, it was the selfie one, the one where you're in the gray.
I have a lot of pictures in the gray.
It's a car one. I think you also took. It's a three slide picture, and you're in gray in the first one, and I think the brown hat.
It's a post.
Yes, it was a post.
Oh,
so I think I was being a little bit bold. No, I was being a little bit bold because we hadn't even messaged or nothing, so I must have just been maybe giving you the green light, or not green light.
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember that. I don't think
you do.
I think I got bold. I got bold because one night I came back from the bar. Remember, I don't drink that much. I wasn't drinking. I was on my healthy lifestyle, working out, staying true, going to church, and praying to God.
What a lie.
Nah, but I was doing my own thing. And I came home. I came home not even that late. I got a little buzz, and I was on my story. I was on my story.
What day was it? It was June.
I don't know what day it was, babe.
It was June 16th.
I was on my phone, and I came across her story, but she never posts. Itzel never posts on Instagram. That's why I think it was kind of weird when I did see this pop up, because who the heck is this girl? I was tripping. And mind you, this picture This picture was crazy.
No, it wasn't, babe. It was not crazy.
It was 11 o'clock at night.
11 o'clock at night.
11 o'clock at night in the bikini pics. 2 of them back to back.
Okay, first of all, it was the middle of summer. It was literally June 16th.
It was like 2 in the morning, bro.
It was not 2 in the morning, babe. And I think me and my friends at the time, we were like, I think it was a Friday. And I had got out of work and they were like, oh, we're going to have a pool party at my cousin's house. And then from there, I lost my train of thought. I had got home from work and they were like, oh, get ready, like you don't have to do your makeup or anything, but we're gonna go to her cousin's house because he has a pool and we're gonna drink and everything. And honestly, like at that time I was just down to do whatever because I was tired of being at home. I would just stay home and watch TikTok. So I was trying to be active during my summer and I was pretty damn active because we did go to the pool. And I did take bikini pics after like maybe a couple of years. Then I took some bikini pics after like a couple of years.
So I seen that, and that's when I swiped up and I started commenting. You started switching off words.
It's because I had posted 3 of them, and you had messaged me. He slid up on one of them, and he was like, not the 3 pics back to back. And I think I remember just looking at my phone, and I was like, got him.
Hell no.
I'm just kidding.
Oh. So we started conversating, but I can't. My mind's really foggy on that conversation, babe.
It was really flirtatious off the bat, like super flirtatious. Obviously, because it was like bikini pics.
You were giving.
Huh?
You were giving flirtatious.
I just am flirtatious, babe. Like, you don't think I flirt with you?
Babe, I was playing, bro.
So you didn't really think I was cute?
No one said none of that. I was playing about you being flirtatious because I was flirtatious.
Babe, I wasn't flirtatious to you. I kissed you.
I don't like hearing about. Don't fast forward and tell them.
Okay, but you're over here looking at me super crazy, like you don't know. If I wasn't flirtatious, babe, nothing would have happened.
I just like to hear that word.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You're flirtatious too. What the fuck? You slid in my DMs.
I'm the guy.
So.
What's that called? That's double standard, and it is what it is. So
that gives like why are you so comfortable doing this? You do this every day.
Well, you need to stop disrespecting me in front of our fans. I don't think none of these bots would allow that. Being honest,
they're not bots. You're not anything.
No, your lips smells good. Your lips smell like fruit. You ended up getting me, and I was like, oh, you know what? We should go out. I basically ended up telling her, let's go and take a couple drinks, you know? But mind you, I wasn't looking for no relationship. I wasn't trying. I just wanted to see what's up with this girl, you know? Mm-hmm. So my Camry was dirty, bro. I had to go and get it cleaned. I cleaned up the seats.
So sweet, babe.
Oh yes, the day comes, right? And so I pull up, she comes out, and I analyze her when she comes out.
I don't like having this story.
Like Denzel
so
Washington. You tired of this story? I know we told a couple people this story. I analyze her like Denzel, Equalizer, just from head to toe, the hair bristle to the hair follicle, the eyelid, all of that, right?
I can't believe I gave him my address. That's crazy.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the reason why you did is because you know me, though.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
It's not like I wasn't a stranger. Yeah, we had a lot of mutuals.
But it is still pretty crazy, though.
Nah. If you didn't know me, that would have been weird.
But I don't know you personally.
But you know a lot of my mutuals.
Yeah. But what the fuck are they going to do if you're, like, throwing me in the back of your trunk? Like, they don't know nothing.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're smart to tell someone you went out with someone named Alex Loke.
Yeah.
No brainer.
My mom had my location.
She's in the car. Before she gets in, though, mind you, this threw me off, bro. I swear to God, it threw me off. Hair popping, eyes popping, lips popping.
You're so dramatic.
Top. What?
You're so dramatic with this.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, bro. I got a little sister that's never half a guy. This fool's loked the out. My bad, I don't mean to cuss. But she's loked out. And let me get started. Hold on. Top popping, skirt, beautiful. Air
But
Forces though. She had white Air Forces.
Okay, the shirt was white. I would not wear the outfit again, honestly. I look back at it, it was super half-assed. And at the end, like, I just didn't really care to go get a whole new outfit.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't think, like, in my mind, I was like, this man is going to be my boyfriend.
Hold on.
Like,
whoa.
What?
You didn't want to be on no one? Whoa.
I was in my...
I don't want to love you. I want to be happy.
How are you and you're leaving you alone vibes, but you're letting me taking you out?
What if you're a nice person? What if you're my friend? Like, we become really good friends after that. What? I just wanted friends. Like, I just wanted a vibe. Also, too, before we went on this date, I kept asking him. I was like, where we're going. He was like, we should go to El Puesto. And I had never been there because I wasn't really, like, going out or anything. And I kept asking him, or I kept asking you, like, what's the vibe? What's the vibe? And you're like, oh, like, it's nice or whatever. But we had already agreed that we're going for drinks. Like, and I had never been there, but it was super cute. But I didn't know, like, what the vibe was. And he was like, oh, like, not classy, but it is more classy vibe. Like, I don't know, I think you just didn't explain the vibe that good to me.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of like, okay, if we're gonna be getting drunk, like, I still too was not too much like drinking or anything at the time. Like, I had like a buzzball here or there, so I was kind of like, fuck, like, no way that I'm gonna go and get drunk and like be in heels or anything, because I had white heels. But that, even the white heels that I had wouldn't have went with that outfit.
No, it doesn't matter, babe. The way that night ended, if you did have those heels, bro,
it would have been terrible.
Oh, bad.
Terrible. But we'll get there. See, it was like low-key a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
And like the skirt was not like a cute leather skirt. It was like what is it? Like cargo pant type skirt. So I wanted the outfit to not give classy. I wanted the outfit to give more, and it was like a tube top. The outfit just kind of gave more like we might go to the park type vibe. Something. I just didn't know what the vibe was, and like none of the shoots that I had at the time like were going with the vibe. Like, honestly, it was super half-assed, and I should have planned it out better, but I really didn't. So that's just what that was. 0 out of 10. I would not. But I think after that, I was wearing cute outfits afterwards.
Yeah, you were, babe. Babe, yeah. you got swagger.
Just that day was hell no. I don't know what the fuck. I just wasn't thinking.
So we ended up pulling up to the puesto. We ended up going inside, and we getting served, and we started just chopping it up and talking on knowing each other. And I started realizing that me and this girl were like really like clicking, like instantly. No, cap. Even in the car, she got in the car, and we were yapping like all the way.
I was so nervous, babe.
Yeah, you played off good. Oh, mind you, sis was drunk when she got in my car.
I was not drunk.
She told me,
I was not drunk.
I forgot you mentioned, you're like, oh yeah, I was drinking a buzzball earlier. I was like,
no, I think it's because he was
Air Forces, red flag. But off the buzzball before the date, red flag.
Babe.
That's too red off the get, bro.
That's so mean.
I'm sorry. It's just that I was low-key patting my radar.
Babe, no. I think I obviously was not acting crazy at all. If I wouldn't have told you that I had one buzzball, by the way. Like, if I wouldn't have told him I didn't have a buzzball, you would have never known that.
No,
I had a
I wouldn't. No,
like,
she was cool just for the fact that I knew.
I wasn't
like,
slurring.
whoa.
I wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
Like none of that.
She was talking. We were talking a lot. We ended up clicking as soon as you got in the car. There was not even a. And mind you, I don't play music in my car because I can't. But y'all don't even need to know that anyways. But we were talking. There wasn't a point in time in the car where it was like an awkward silence. Talking the whole way there. Talking the way into El Puesto. And yeah, immediately I seen her energy. She's over there looking at girls like, oh my god, you're cute. Oh my god, it's cute in here. Oh my god, look at the vibes.
The vibe was cute.
So cute.
I loved it.
El Puesto was during this time. El Puesto just opened up within like a month or two, and that's why I took it. I was like, you know what, let's go. And I noticed that she was like just very like just like talking to everyone.
Very present?
Yeah, you're very present, and you were like. You thought everything was cute, and I'm like, dang, like I feel special because I brought you here. You know?
It was that honestly was probably one of like the best dates that you've taken me on. Because I was like, I don't know, I just was not expecting that vibe from when we pulled up there, and you kept telling me that it was close by, and I was like, ooh, close by. I don't know, like I just didn't know, and I hadn't heard nobody talking about it, and like when you look outside, it just looks pretty normal.
Yeah.
But when you go inside, like it's super pretty. Like,
yeah.
I really liked it.
So. we ended up drinking. We started asking like for drinks, trying different drinks together. I'm not gonna lie, that was honestly the best time of my life. Just trying all the drinks on the table. We tried all the shooters, all the drinks, but the goal was to try all of them so we know we can come back. Cause we were gonna come back. She was gonna be my number one without even knowing. Like, it was very cute. Like, but it was the downfall trying all the drinks because it came with the aftermath. Remember, it's alcohol. We're not trying candy here. We're drinking liquor with
and
big
the drinks were so like they were so good, but like you can still taste like the strongness of it. We had got one of those things like where they line them up like 3 different.
Those are called shooters, babe. Those are shooters.
Those and then we had like those like mugs. If you go to Puesto, you would know.
Yeah,
like,
if you know, you know.
Fire, love it there.
But the thing about it is that remember I'm 200 plus and she's 100 plus, and she was trying to keep up with me. I already ended my drink and she's barely halfway. I got the second drink.
But he wasn't rushing me. And
I wasn't. So yeah, I wasn't. I was gonna do a thing, but the waitress, the guy was all like. What'd she say?
He came by. He was like already serving us like our next round, and then I just hear. I don't know if he like looked at me or like looked at my drink. Obviously, and he was just like, "Oh, he's like you still haven't even caught up or something." Yeah, and my next drink is right there, and I don't know if he was giving us the other ones. I started like, I don't know, babe. I took one of those mamacitas. It took me the whole night.
We were all talking, but I wasn't being flirtatious. We were genuinely laughing and having a good time. Mm-hmm. But after like the 5th, 6th drink, I started sitting like I started looking at her like, dang, you're looking really good. Like you already did, but at that time like, I was like, dang.
Because you already drank a little bit.
Yeah, and you started catching on. What?
Anyways, babe.
I said you already did, babe. What the heck?
Babe. Anyways.
Nah, my bad. Not that she was looking. Nah, I'm not gonna say she looked any better. No, but it was making me think, like, it made me start speaking out loud, like, thinking out loud. That's what I meant to say. That we were just sitting across, and I was just immediately just saying, like, you're cute. Like, you know, like, you look really cute. Like, I started just complimenting her because it was just, like, I wanted her to know, like bad, low-key.
He was just trying to flirt with me.
And then I see, and you're like, oh, I gotta go pee. And I was like, you go pee. You should get up. And I sit and just look. Wait, let you walk into the bathroom.
I was even trusting him already with my bag, like on no weird type of shit. I would just take, I think, my phone. Because I always take my phone in case anything were to happen. But I would leave you with my bag.
Nothing can happen to you at a bus. So the thing is that you would leave me your drink there. If I wanted to do something, I could have
No, not even like that, babe. But like how I don't know, you don't leave strangers with your purse neither. You know, like, I didn't even think nothing about the drinks.
Yeah, she just fully trusted me.
Yeah, for some reason, I just had a feeling like, oh.
I think she just sensed I was a really good person.
Yeah, it just wasn't giving like I'm uneasy or like anything like that, and I felt fine. And
yeah,
I was running to the restroom a lot, and you weren't getting mad, so thank you, baby. That's so sweet.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem looking at you walk away to the bathroom.
Don't play with me right now.
So. Yeah, throughout the night, it was non-stop talking. And it was not just like non-stop as in like, bro, shut up. Not like that. It was more like we continued on. Like, this can go on forever. This conversation can go on forever.
If El Puesto never closed, we probably would have been there till the morning. Like,
we were there till they kicked us out. Like, it got to a point where everyone was leaving and looking at us with the light just beaming on us only. It was bad. And they're like, so last ones? Like, the waiter was even saying, last rounds? Yeah. He was already offering our last round, you know?
Dang. I know that bill was crazy, babe.
And we paid, and it ended up getting up. We got up, and then I started feeling like, dang, this hit me cool.
I think we had already said, like, like, midway through, like...
Midway, she was like, I'm kind of buzzing. And remember, mind you, I was already drunk at this point. I'm like, bro, you're barely buzzing? That was red flag 3, my boy.
But I wasn't, like, the way 3. I used the words I used buzzing very lightly. Like, I was pretty drunk already.
I was drunk. Also, it scared me. I was like, bro, ain't no way right now. Like, so, we're leaving, and... I had a goal.
Oh, you had a goal. Yeah. Like they said I had to go.
Before this though, I started picking up vibes that I wasn't gonna, like, me and her weren't gonna do nothing, because she was already saying like, I hate when guys do this and guys do that, and little did she know that my mind was targeted for.
Babe, that's so sad because I really didn't think so.
It was. You're right. No, but all of this low-key started changing, like. The more I started talking to you, low-key, you know? Like, we were vibing.
I know.
So, So for the fact that all this was happening, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna just end up taking her home. But what led what gave me the go was, or the thought thing to go.
Wait, no,
was
babe, you were already planting the
seed.
seed. He was already planting the seed. Wait, is that what you were gonna talk about?
Yeah.
About how I ended up here? Okay, I think when we were having the drinks, he kept saying something like, "Oh, I live." Is it safe to say like down the street?
Yeah.
It's a big ass street. I live down the street, and I kept saying like, "Where?"
No, I didn't plant. Okay, look, I didn't even try to plant that seed.
He was planting the seed.
No, I said I forgot what it was. I think you asked where I live. No.
Yes, because you were like, "Oh, I live down the street," but I was like, "Where?" Cause,
Yeah,
you know, because
where.
I couldn't picture down the street. You know.
Yeah, she kept saying where, and I told her the street name. She's like, "Oh, my cousin lives over there," and I was like, "Oh, you live in these houses?" I was like, "No, my house is this color." And she's like, "No, it's not. I know that spot. I grew up there."
I didn't grow up there, but I've gone there.
Yeah, and how you gonna tell me I live there? And she's like, "No." She's like, "I know what I'm talking about." And I was like, "All right, I'll just take you. I'll show you where I live after we leave."
I thought he was bluffing though. I didn't think he was gonna remember. I thought I was just gonna.
So when she said that in my head, it was like, it's a wrap. It's all bad.
Yeah, now he had an excuse to take my house, but then I think I kept saying like, "Oh, babe, I have to," or not, babe. I was like, "Oh, I have to go pee. I have to go pee."
We get to my house and we look at it. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's my house." And she's like, "Oh, I didn't know. It looks so different in this area."
Was I dancing already? Like holding my pee?
No, because you were in the car. But when you're like, I was like, "You wanna go?" Oh, when she looked at my house, she's all like, "Oh yeah, look, everything looks so different here. Like, no wonder you said this color."
Yeah.
And I was like, "You wanna go inside?" Like I offered, like that's when I threw my shot. Like, "You wanna go inside?" And she you can tell like she was smiling, and she's just like sobered up quickly. She's all like, "Just to go pee."
Aww.
Like just to go pee. I picked it up quickly.
It must have honestly hurt my feelings too, or not hurt my feelings, but made me kind of like you did not listen to nothing I just said.
You deadass told me that, bro. Anyways, so look. So when we come inside the house, mind you, I have a bathroom downstairs.
Right by the front door.
By the front door.
As soon as you open the front door.
There's one down there. But I told her there's one upstairs. There's a bathroom. She doesn't know about the bathroom downstairs. She doesn't need to know that. I needed her to come up upstairs. So I sent her upstairs, and yeah, she went to go use the restroom, right? And I go in my room, I turn off lights and just leave TV on.
Set the mood.
I let the TV on, so when she gets out, she sees nothing but darkness and has to follow the light. So
babe,
as I'm chilling right there, she gets out. She's like, "Alex," and I'm not saying nothing. I'm just letting her try to slowly follow.
You're lying.
And she eventually ends up coming to the room, and she just looks, and she's all like, "This is your room?" And I'm chilling on my bed, you know, but she's like, she has her feet on by the door, but not in my room. She just peeks her head in to see where I'm at. So "This is your room?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Dang." I forgot what I was telling her, but I was just like, "Dang, like what, like come in, you know?" Like she's just being weird. She just stood by the door.
I'm not being weird.
You're being weird, and then you eventually ended up.
I'm not being weird.
How did that go, babe? Tell me how that went.
Babe, that is completely blocked out of my memory. The only thing that I remember of being in your room is like, I think you told me to lay down or something.
Oh,
I'm nauseous.
Yeah.
And I went to go.
She laid down, and then like I was like talking to her, and then she's like, "Hold on," went to the bathroom.
At least
and then she came back.
Him.
She came back and then sat down again, and I was trying to talk to her, and she's like, "Hold on." She kept getting up, and she was throwing up.
But I thought you couldn't hear, babe.
I didn't hear nothing, but I started picking up because you kept leaving after like 4 or 5 times, babe. I started picking that up instantly, you know? So I was like, "Oh, like you're bad. You're real bad." So at this point, it was like, when I noticed like after the 3rd time that it was like you couldn't even just lay down, I'm like, it's called off. It's done, you know?
But I think I was just standing. I think I was standing and you were like, "Oh, you can lay down." I think you were trying to get me to get comfortable. And I was like, I want to go home. And you were like, "Oh, like, it's okay, but I want you to stay." Or something like that you wanted me to stay. And I was like, "I just want to go home." And you're like, "Yeah, like, I'll take you home." And you started getting all this stuff. But I think that was when we were already about to leave. No,
some words were like said like that, but you're switching them around right now, babe. Because you did say something about, I think I offered if you wanted to go home. I asked if you wanted to go home, babe. I didn't say no.
I thought just at first you had told me something that you wanted me to stay or something, and I was just like, oh, but I want to go home.
No,
but
you asked me. You asked me. I'll stay though if you want me to, and I was like, no, we'll
maybe
go home.
something like that.
Yeah.
Because I was already just way too like. I just wanted to go home.
She gets up. By this time, she can't walk straight. She's very like bad, bro.
Babe, don't
and I feel
like
bad.
this.
I feel really bad because it's like it's like
2 a.m.
Yeah, 2 a.m. She's throwing up, and I had to carry her downstairs. My stairs aren't normal stairs; they're very steep. So when I was like holding her, she had dead weight, like walking down.
Babe.
And I was holding her, and I was like, "Oh my God, you're pretty bad. You were pretty bad, babe."
Wow.
So
I kind of do remember being like just
Yeah.
kind of laughing at that point and just kind of trusting that you that you're gonna hold me.
So we ended up getting her in my car, and she has dead legs. I'm all putting her butt in the car. Then I put her legs in the car, like she's all like, handicapped, you know. And I take her home, and the whole way home, bro. I don't know. This one made me think that I thought she was lying because as soon as she got in the car, she was yapping like she was not sick. She was not.
Everything? Could you smell my throat?
No, I couldn't smell nothing. Nah. She was talking like nothing, and it was like she was just like, I'm sorry," and I was like, "You don't have to apologize, bro. Like, what the heck? You throwing up, you know?"
I just felt so embarrassed.
And so yeah, we end up getting, what was it, when we got to your house or like midway? We get to her house. And she's about to get out, bro. She opens the door and throws up, and I'm grabbing her arm, and she's throwing up and throwing up.
I don't remember any of that.
And I in my head I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to walk her to her door, and I'm gonna have to ding dong, and I'm gonna have to look at her mom in the face, said, "Here's your daughter." But thank God you were able to walk. You were able to walk. Oh my God, that was so scary.
Oh, baby,
bro.
really thought that? That's already like the second or third time that I've heard you say that, but I never pictured how you would be in that situation.
I already know. I was like, I'm gonna have to walk there. I can't just leave her there and knock on the door. That looks so bad. Like, what the heck? I'm gonna have to hold you. Like, I'm sorry. You know.
I did touch her.
But
my mom would have probably thought that.
Yeah,
that someone did something to me.
She ended up getting home. I didn't take her home, and I was starving at this point. I was dying in starvation because we didn't eat. We just drank. We drank like 12 drinks. So I go to Denny's. What? I did it.
Maybe.
I'm being dramatic, huh? Was
Maybe
it like 9?
8 or 9.
My bad. So I get to Denny's and yeah, she's over there throwing up for everything she's drank and just saying like, she just apologized again.
Over text.
And she said, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm here eating." She's like, "No way, you're eating, and I'm here throwing up."
I know. I was kind of mad. I was like, "Dang!" I was like, "Should have just stayed," but no, babe.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it, and I was really, I think, just super disappointed with myself. I woke up the next day. I had to go to work. I was so damn embarrassed. Like I almost like was disassociated like the whole day because I was just so embarrassed and I was trying to like block it out. And I think I was just like texting you. I was still telling him I'm sorry, like all kinds of stuff. And then I think it was that day where you were like, "Oh, it's okay. You could just what is it that I can just make it up to him with like a movie night?" And I was like, "Oh, I think I have the messages. I have all the messages still."
We both, not that we. I don't want to say we both went down bad, babe. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say that.
Down bad?
Not down bad, but. I'm pretty sure every girl would not wish that on no one on their first date. I can only imagine. But she's so lucky that I can put myself in like in her shoes and be like, and have nothing but just empathy for her. I felt really bad. She's a very cute girl. She had a very good. She's very like traditional and old school, and I just love a lot of things about you.
So
when you're talking, I was like, wow. Like,
so I don't think I snitch on myself.
what were you gonna say? We were stitching on ourselves, like kind of like all day that day, low key.
A little bit, yeah. Like getting kind of personal for.
Yeah, we did get very personal for no reason. I think that was very genuine. That was
because I don't have nothing to hide, you know. Like I'm not hiding a personality, and I'm not like faking it. Like just being real. I'm just sweet, and I just risked you it.
You did. Oh yeah, that's one thing. I would say like she's cute and she just like not ignore it, but she very like push it to the side. She's like thank you, and just start talking. Yeah, you just start talking again. Like yeah, so I went over here and I was doing this and this and that, and when I did this and in the middle of that, I'll say you're cute, you know that, and she's all like thank you, and I went over here and did that, and in my head I was like what the bro?
Just casual.
You're not gonna sit there and look at me with puppy eyes and be like, oh, thank you. You're pretty amazing yourself.
What, babe? That's what you wanted out of that?
I'm just playing.
I think it's just because I get really shy, and when people start pointing stuff out, I get very like, oh, like, I don't know, just shy. Like, don't look at me, like type vibe.
I hope you guys liked the intro to our intro. No.
People sometimes will comment like questions like what are our zodiacs, things like that. Like,
comment down below if you guys want that Q&A and we'll give y'all that.
A fun Q&A.
So you guys make
this
sure
mural that my babe made of us. Cute, huh?
This mural is cute.
I know they've seen it, but I don't think YouTube has seen it.
Oh yeah, they have it. I did this for us.
He did this all with his own 2 hands.
Please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys want a Q&A, and we will give you that. Till next time.
Bye.